Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And, of course, good morning, Mini Motorways. We are off to Dubai for today's daily challenge where we will get double bridges and half road tiles. Yeah, okay. That seems fine. That seems, well, it doesn't necessarily seem great, but, you know, what are we going to do about it, I suppose? We're gonna meow about it, Nora? Is that what we're gonna do? Listen, I literally don't know what you want. You have fresh food, you have water, you have a clean place to poop. You are on the desk now. Oh, did you think that was a treat? Nora, it was lotion. I was putting lotion on my hands because they were dry. And now I would pet you, but my hands are all lotiony. You see the problem here, cat, right? You understand this? My hands, they're all lotiony, so I shouldn't pet you. I can always pet the cat, but I shouldn't because of the lotion. Okay. Oh, away goes the cat. All right. Well, the good news is my hands are less dry. The bad news is the cat is all the way over there and cannot be petted right now. The worst news is I think she wants to play fetch because she's trying to pick up her little squishy orange ball. All right, let's take a roundabout. I probably should have taken traffic lights there, but, you know, we'll take them next time. Next time there's traffic lights or a roundabout, we'll take the traffic lights. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, my God. It is Wednesday, my dudes. If you hear the heater going behind me, no, you don't. It's fine. Listen, it's totally cool. We're on episode 700 and something of this show. You know the deal by now. We're all well versed in the deal. Hi. Okay. I mean, in the fullness of time, this will be totally cool. But for right now, well, it does save a bridge. Unfortunately, it means that these greens aren't going to need to bulldoze that tree. Sorry, tree. So what we'll do is we'll take these greens over to here, toss them in that-ish way. We'll go up here, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to, You know, we do get double bridges. I think perhaps we should just accept bridges right now. Yeah, I think we should just do this. We'll go all Madison County on Dubai's ass. Hold on, I'm sorry. We'll go all Madison County on Dubai's ass is probably not the title of the episode because it's very long. On the other hand, it is kind of funny. So, 15 whole road tiles. Oh, however shall we... We are spoiled for riches with 15 road tiles. Hi. Did you bring it? Oh, she brought it. Okay. Hi. Hello. All right. This gets over to here because we kind of need to do that. Okay. Yes. Hi. You're very meowy. You're very meowative. Hello. Hello. All right. Do you see this thing? Do you see it? Do you see it? Hey. Hey, no, if I throw it and you're not directly looking at it, you won't realize it got thrown. Come here. No, turn back around. Don't nuzzle the mic cable. Come here. All right, go get it. All right, I chucked it, and it went over there, and she looked at it and is now coming back. She took like 4 steps in that direction and then decided it wasn't worth it. Okay. So now we've got, oh good God. Oh, so many things. Hold on. All right. Important update. Cat has brought back the fuzzy green ball. Also, this guy here is dying. All right, give us a motorway. Hold on. We'll take these 2 beiges into here. Motorway number 1 over there. Next, these yellows will come over here, glom onto this bridge, and swoop down here, I suppose. Ideally, you know, we'd have these 2 yellows right here service this business which is directly adjacent to it, but bridge placements, you get it. So, here, this green can come over here, take care of that. These 2 greens are going to kind of be okay for a minute. Hopefully, a minute is long enough for me to reach out, grab the green thing, bring it onto the footrest, pick it out of the foot, attract the attention of the cat. Come here. Hey. Hey. You want it?
Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Go get it! Chuck the thing. Then the cat goes and grabs the thing and she brings it right back. Oh my gosh, she's a good kitty. She's such a good... She dropped it. Was praising the cat and she dropped the thing. And it's like half a carpet over there. Oh, she's batting it. Oh, she picked it up. She batting it. She might be bringing it back. She hasn't decided yet. I think she's loafing. Okay, she's a loaf on the ground now. You remember Serenity? The scene where, well, this one guy's a leaf on the wind. She's not so much a leaf on the wind as a loaf on the ground, which, considering what tends to happen to leaves on the wind, probably for the best, must be said. So now, we've got a couple more bridges, and with our couple more bridges, I think what we're going to do is extricate this yellow kerfuckery from this pinkness. So what we'll do is we'll come this way, and we'll toss these up over here, bring them down like so, bop that, bop it. Sorry. You come over to here. We will voop this green in like so, and we'll have a couple of terrible green angles. I could have this green... Actually, we've got... Nah, roads are kind of at a premium. I was going to have this green go around, but we need to be efficient with our road tiles as much as we can be. So, Now, I do have a roundabout. I could toss a roundabout in here and reclaim motorway number 1 to get these beiges like roundabout here and then shoop over there, but that would require a bridge and the roundabout. On the other hand, well, I just got a persuasive argument to do that because these purples exist. So we're going to do motorway number 1 up over to here. We're going to toss this roundabout right exactly there. You and eventually you are going to go in here. Doot. And you two will doot off in a thatly manner. Okay. Goodbye, tree. Let's have you go there. This has gone circular, which is terrible, but, for the immediacy, it's bad. In the long term, it's probably also bad, to be clear. You go off that way, you go off that way. We're going to replace this bridge with a bridge that does that, and honestly, these pinks are so close, this might just be okay. Like, these 3 houses right here might be enough for this for a minute. As for everything else, oh, thank God. Thank goodness a better pink spawned than the one we had. Render unto me, oh man. Alright. The difference between 5 and 10 road tiles is not so massive as to be worth not taking a motorway. We kinda need to take a motorway. That having been said, we're in a spot of bother. If anything super crazy happens, we can just motorway it. This little bridge here, yeah, these 4 houses, now that there's a 4th pink here, totally fine. Totally and completely fine. You go off that way, you can beige yourself off here. I'm gonna wait to see if this beige absolutely needs to get over there before I worry about it. Kinda don't worry about it at the moment. We will move these purples in this manner. Just a quick adjustment to motorway number 1 to account for the addition of this most westward house. Okay. Oh, hi. Yellows, eh? Alright, well, I certainly don't have the road to get you over there. I suppose for the minute we can motorway you? Yeah, this in the long term wants to be a motorway, but, the long term is, well, long. It's that famous internet meme, long term is long. Okay. We've got beige spawning up that away. 15 road tiles is very tempting. I should probably take the 15 road tiles. I'm not going to, but I'm going to recognize that I should. Not taking those road tiles was and will be regarded as a mistake. That having been said, let's have motorway number 3 swing up there. Hopefully we get another friendly beige spawn at some point. I'm kind of just content to pour these beiges into... Yeah, that's what I wanted. Here. Do that. So the 3 of you will come over here. Motorway number 3 yourselves off that way. That's cool. You spawned exactly in the correct place. This is, unless this goes circular, this is just gonna be fine. I see no potential difficulties with this. This is gonna be a-okay. As to the everything else of it all, we'll be fine. We'll basically be fine. Okay. Got a whole bunch of beiges here. Makes me worry that this is gonna go circular at some point, but I suppose it'll be okay. Let's connect you over here. We've got 6 spare road tiles. Nothing horrendous is happening. Very, very cool. Okay. I suppose I want this to be green. Yeah, if this is green, assuming we get more road at some point, this will just be totally fine. Oh, hi, purples. Interesting. Give me 2 bridges and 10 more road tiles. That, I suppose, will be okay. Hey, question. How exactly are we supposed to get purples over to, oh, you don't know? Okay. Great. Well, I suppose we can do this. We can just voop you exactly like so. So now all of these purples here have the choice of going straight shot into this like that, or coming off and curving to the right, going down here. And for the most part, that'll be totally fine. Occasionally, you'll have some purples who want to do, that, which is, wait, what's the word I'm looking for? Bad. It's bad. Okay. Good to know. So, we've got yet more beiges, spawning yet more here, which is fine. You're yellow, which, I wouldn't have chosen. That's ungoodly. Okay. Well, I suppose what we can do something. We can chop these over here and have this one house go up here. That's going to be fewer roads. Now, the problem is generally everything here is at least a little fucked. So, but if we have motorway number 3 snake in that way, and we have these beiges snake up there, we can reclaim all of this road. Doot and doot. Okay. So this is gonna allow beiges and yellows to get over here. And eventually, it's also just gonna let me do that. So the beiges go up here, and they have a decision very similar to the purple choice. Okay. The purple choice kind of works. Now all of these yellows are kind of, interesting. Also, these yellows can't really get out of their houses, which seems bad. Oy. All right, give me 2 more bridges and 10 more road tiles. Let's have us a think. Okay. A thing I want to do, but absolutely cannot, is chop and murder, like, all of this. I want to burn everything down and redraw it. That's not going to happen. So, what are we going to do? What can we do? That's another good question.
Hear ye, hear ye. Let the record show that this viewer was here first.
Hello, Peter S. Peter S was here first. For the moment, well, actually, hold on. I have a whole bunch of yellows over here that are currently zooping their way down this way into this business. But I also have a whole bunch of yellows over here that aren't doing shit. So what if we replace this big off fuck off yellow road? It's a big off fuck off yellow road. That's exactly what I said. You, and you go down there. That'll be fine. We'll have you and you. All of y'all come down here, do that. So all of you come over here, take care of that. That, in turn, will theoretically allow these yellows to do something. What is that something? Wonderful question. Don't have an answer. I could obviously just run them up here into the eastern entrance of here. That doesn't really solve anything. But, question mark, if we toss yellows into this roundabout and then spit them back out over here, they could theoretically get over to this place. So let's have this big old thing be reclamated. Also, kinda can't set that up at the moment. We need, this yellow business not gonna survive that. So, temporary short-term fix, we can't smush that in from the south because that's, okay, so temporary short-term fix, we do that. Medium-term fix, we're waiting for this road to fix itself. Once this road, stops existing and we get those tiles back, which is going to happen just any moment, here it comes. Okay. So this road unfucks itself, goes all the way over to there. Okay. I suddenly have 17 tiles with which to play. Cool. Let's take some of them. We'll take the exact mathematical sum of them. All right. So now we have 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is awful, but at least it gets 2 more yellows coming over this way. That's, technically speaking, something. You can't say it's not. You must agree that it is, in fact, something. Is it something good? Fuck no. Did I even suggest that it was good? No. Don't ever let anyone accuse me of saying that this whole thing is good. No. No, this is a rat-wike. This is an awful yellow rat-wike I've built. And yet, we're here, we're doing stuff, it might as well work. Okay, render unto me. I very much need a motorway. 15 road tiles would be amazing, it would be a gift from the heavens, but we'll take a motorway. Okay. So part of the reason I've taken a motorway here is this purple business. This purple business is a fucker. Now, I think perhaps I can get... So getting from here to here, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I could, if I needed to, make that 7. Can I get from here to here in fewer than 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. That's a minimum of 9. Okay. So it's actually more tiles to get from here to here than it would be to get from here to here. Even if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Well, I could do it in 7, but it would look awful. So we might as well just name that tune in those notes over there. Fine. All of you, not currently including you because prioritization, are going to take motorway number 4 over here. Alright, you know what? I'm going to spend a road tile just making this not awful. There. Now you can't go to the southwest. Now you have to do that. Ha ha, fuck you, I tricked you. Stupid motorway didn't want to be drawn the way I wanted it drawn. Fuck you. I'm smarter than you. I build roads. Occasionally. Sometimes. Alright. So now that these 2 yellow houses have had a moment to actually be caught up and coordinated in here, are we at all making progress with this yellow circle? I feel like we're very slowly making progress with this yellow circle. Yeah, you're not even actively dying anymore. Ha ha! And certainly there will never be a slight increase in traffic flow rendering all of my machinations useless or anything. That would never happen. Not to me. Okay. So, we've got 11 more road tiles, so let's just extend this road off this way. You may as well swoop in there. That's fine. I could kind of do with a pink roundabout, maybe here, and then off of that way we go, but it's a problem for future me. For now, we've got 6 pink houses that can support 2 pink businesses, kind of, sort of, a little bit if you think about it, but not too hard. Okay. Next thing. This beige is dying. Huh. Kind of don't like that. I also only have 2 spare road tiles at the moment, so not much to be done about it, unfortunately. What are we going to do about it? I'm leaning towards nothing, or perhaps take a motorway. If we take a motorway, hold. If we take a motorway, we can murder chop all of this. That'll rededicate all of these beiges to this, which will be good for this. Matter of fact, hold everything further. If we're only dedicating beiges to this, we may as well dedicate beiges to this. Now this may actually kind of sort of ultra kill that, but don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be cool. Everything's gonna be fine. Stop worrying. I said stop worrying. Please stop worrying. All right, we're also gonna take these 3 right here. Oh, we have to wait for this motorway to unmotorway itself. I see. Well, I suppose that's fine. You, by the way, 4 beiges right here are gonna go up here. 4 beiges total landscaping is going to go into the roundabout and up that way, so as to make up for us robbing these 3 fuckers. Meanwhile, I am going to ban. What is this bot's name? Hold on. This bot's name is Masculine Fishery Zapoknowitz. Okay. Well, Masculine Fishery Zapoknowitz. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a Q. It's Zakoknowitz. Anyway, you are a horrible, terrible bot type shithead, and therefore you will be banned from the channel forever. Goodbye. Next, we need to take these yellows here, and yep. Okay, so once this motorway unfucks itself, we'll have a spare motorway. This business is not going to die, by the way. In the intervening time here, see, it didn't die. So you go away. You go off that away. That's going to be totally cool. Next, motorway number 5 goes from there up to there, services that, everything's fine. This road unroads itself. Can the 3 of you support a circle? Like all by yourselves and such? I sort of think the answer to that is fuck no. Like, I sort of think asking 3 houses to support a circle is a bad idea. I'm tempted to do it, though, because you're right here. Like, you're right here. And it would be awful convenient for me personally if that could happen. But I don't think it's going to happen. Okay. I think, perhaps, what we'll do instead is we'll just have... Well, first we're going to have these 4 purples right here support this square. That's going to be fine. I am, now that I'm suddenly comparatively flush with road, going to toss this 1 purple into there. All right, man, I keep looking at this and wanting it to be better. And, well, I don't think it's going to be. This is just a problem. Okay. How do we solve a problem like this particular Maria? This particular Maria. If I had another motorway, which I kinda sorta could. God damn America. Okay, fine. We're going to toss one end of motorway number 3 over to here. And we're going to toss the other end of motorway number 3 up to there. And it's going to have to be fine. And we're going to connect these 3 houses to this one circle. And you're going to have a very short little road, and everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Everything over here is going to be fine. Right? Please? Maybe? Also, this yellow circle needs to not die in the intervening time period. Like, come on, friend, I just built you a dedicated motorway. You need to be good with it now. You have 4 more houses than you did a moment ago. Thank me for that, you dick. All right, we also draw this little bridge for these greens to get over there. Praise the sweet Lord, we get 15 more road tiles. And we'll toss this pink house into this pink clusterfuck. Actually, this pink clusterfuck is doing pretty well, all things considered. Like, could definitely be worse. Hi! Hi, little yellow house. Oh, I'm so glad you exist. Oh, I'm very happy to meet you. You're the best little yellow house. You allow me to chop motorway number 2 out of existence. And, perhaps, oh, little yellow house. Oh, the things you have done. Oh, little yellow house. Oh, you tiny canary Dr. Cameron employer. You little yellow house. Oh, that one little yellow house is going to be so very good for me. All right, these 2 yellow houses can fuck off. I kind of don't need them where they're going. They can go over here now. This house is going to be fine. This road need no longer exist. All of the things that have been enabled by that one little yellow house. Oh, we're so happy about stuff. Okay. So you remember that motorway I chopped? I shouldn't have chopped it. I should have just moved it. Oh well. This circle's going to be mad for a moment, but only a moment. Just as soon as that motorway goes away, we shall shoop you. And we'll do this. Motorway number 2 goes over to there. So now the 6 of you have a straight shot motorway right into here. You are a 4th beige house for my beige circle. Amazing, astonishing. I love it. All right. You are an angry pink circle. Bad. Don't care for that. What will we do about it? Mope, mostly. It's the rated R superstar, Mope. Should probably be the title of the episode, actually. The rated R superstar, Mope. It'll probably get a decent amount of SEO numbers just from people with bad typing skills. All right. Well, this pink right here has spawned in a fortuitous position. This green circle is kind of fucked, actually. Bad things. Is that what we have happening here? Bad things? I don't think we should have bad things. I think we should have good things. But, you know, that's why I'm a socialist. Am I? I never really fully, because, like, I think I believe in, like, a heavily socialized capitalism, which is probably just socialism for people who don't want to say they're socialists, but I don't think I have the full and complete political theory background to actually say that what I think of as heavily socialized capitalism is, in fact, just socialism for people who don't want to say they're socialists. It could be true. I'm willing to entertain the possibility that that's just true, but it sounds like work. Speaking of work, let's take this road and bridge away. And what we're going to do is we're going to have just all of the pinks in the fucking world. And by all of the pinks in the fucking world, I do in fact mean these 10 pinks here. We're going to have these 10 pinks here. Voop, 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 and voop. All of you together forever as beautiful friends. So all these pinks in the fucking world are going to hop on motorway number 6. And motorway number 6 is going to go pretty much due north. Actually, directly due. No, not quite due north. 1 tile west of due north. You're going to go 1 tile west of due north, up into this circle. And you're going to be separated, and we shall abide by the guiding principle of one business and one road, which unites us all against the tyranny or something. Boo, tyranny. All right. This purple swings down here. And now we are faced once again with the question, can 3 houses sustain a circle? Answer, probably not. Also, additionally, this beige square is problematic. We can consider doing stuff with it, such as, well, here. Let's move motorway number 5 over to here. And also, zoop this in that manner. So these 7 beige houses will be in charge of 2 beigenesses. And as soon as... also, this connection need no longer exist, right? Yeah, okay. So you do that. Let's have you come in here, and then you go up there. So these 4 beiges are now supporting this circle. That'll be fine. You are a 4th lovely purple house, and you know, with the supplementation of this 4th lovely purple house, I think we can probably kill motorway number 4. And if we're killing motorway number 4, we probably don't need these beiges to be doing the same stuff. What if we tossed a beige up there, and we killed that road, and we bring this over to here? I think that's probably going to work. I think that's conceptually reasonable. And if that's conceptually reasonable, well, all manner of things become possible. You know, this can be a business what's sustained by the presence and activity and support of 4 entire house dudes. Seems good. Okay. All of a sudden, friends, we have like 17 road tiles and fucking nothing to... Well, I was going to say fucking nothing to do with them, but come on now. Let's make an improvement. Let's become more sustainable. We're going to chop all of this garbage, take a little bit of pressure heat off of this purple clump right here. And this purple clump right here, which is presently doing 2 houses, will now instead do 1 house. And we will instead have this rather long and ridiculous road, it must be said. You are going to come up here, and once this deroads itself, we'll get you off in that way. This is going to be a little bit tight for the moment, but I think it's a necessary expenditure. So we're going to expend it. It's what you do with necessary expenditures. You expend them. When an expenditure comes along, you must expend it. All right. I have a roundabout. I don't really think I have call for a roundabout, and also 15 blessed more road tiles is just truly tremendous. Now, hey, you remember 8 seconds ago when I said let's become better at stuff by just chopping this road? Well, now all of these purple houses can support this thing that just went circular. God, I feel smart. Oh, that was a good smart thing I did. So proud of me. Okay, next. This yellow house is mad. However, I just doubled its support, so now it's going to be fine forever. Y'all remember that chant that AEW fans like to say about the quality of their television product? It's going to be fine forever. No? No, they don't like to say that? Interesting. All right, well... we're going to shuffle motorway number 3 over to here, which is going to result in a net gain of 1 house. Like, we lose this house here, which is kind of under motorway number 4, but you know what I'm talking about. We lose this house, but we gain these 2. So it's a net positive of 1 house for this circle, which will therefore be fine. You, and because I have the road for it, you are going to join the road coming over here, support this. Listen, buddy, if you wanted to go circular, that's probably the hubris talking, but, you know, hubris is nice sometimes. Ow. Hubris is nice sometimes would also be a decent title for an episode. Or a good song in a musical. It sounds like, you know, it's the not the main villain, but like the hero who does bad things as part of the story and learns to become a better person at like the middle of Act 1 when everything's going really well, right before the giant curveball of, oh shit, we're fucked. There's a number that goes, you know, hubris is nice sometimes. This line doesn't have to rhyme. I'm awesome. I'm great. It all works out. My hubris is nice sometimes. You know, that would be a song in a musical, right? I think that would go fine. All right, next, we're going to toss a few more purples over to here. And so this purple exists, huh? I don't really care for that. I don't know what to do about it. I guess the correct thing to do about it is this. And we kind of like honor the spirit of the diagonal road that came down here and fucked everything up. Yeah, okay. We'll take 15 more road tiles. I've got 3 bridges. I will probably need to use bridges again at some point, but I don't necessarily think we're going to need 5 of them soon. So, take 15 more road tiles. Be pretty essentially good on road, honestly, for the rest of the run. I think that might be okay. All right. Situation. So, I've recreated this nonsense here, and these purple businesses are mad about it, which, okay, I suppose is fair. What we'll do is we'll take all 4 of these, which had previously been supporting this, and we're just going to staple them over here. And they're going to add to this clusterfuck, and it's going to be fine. Meanwhile, all of these lovely purple houses, which had previously been doing nothing, have suddenly found themselves massively overqualified to support this business. Once again, I will state, buddy, if you wanted to go circular, that I would be fine with that. Hubris is nice sometimes. So you can come down over to here. You know, I do have a roundabout. I wonder, can I fit one anywhere? I can't really fit one in there anywhere, so that's bad. All right, we've had plenty of beiges spawn over here. Listen, purple fucker, what are you doing? Why are you... Okay, so the problem is, I think the problem with this situation specifically is that everything's dumb. Or, more generally, I think perhaps it may have been better to do this. Yeah, this is I've created a massive choke point by having the on-ramp here. I don't know. Well, what I could do. Okay, I have an idea, but I don't think I can do that right now. I think we need to make sure that these don't die. So what we're going to do is we're going to just flood this zone with purple dudes. We're going to flood the zone with purple dudes. Make sure that this business doesn't fucking die. Okay. Now we've made sure that this business isn't going to fucking die. I am going to task these 3 houses with the full maintenance of this, which is kind of a problem because some of them are flooding over here and I may have just doomed everything, but we'll see. It should be okay. Give me a roundabout. I think I might be using one soon. Okay. Have you sorted yourself out? Yeah, Hulkamat, this looks like the perfect, flawless, nothing ever bad is going to happen run, doesn't it? It totally looks like that. It doesn't look like a clusterfuck and a doom schnitzel or nothing. Oh, God. Okay. Man, I have an idea, but I think we sort of kind of need to wait until I have a spare motorway, which, hey, it may or may not ever be a thing that happens. Okay. So you are a dude. I don't necessarily care for that. Here, we'll toss another pink into the pink cauldron of death. Pink Cauldron of Death, also a good title for an episode. All right. Hey, are you? Yeah, you are in fact connected. Are you connected over here? Yeah, you are. Okay, so the 5 of you are just as good as we're ever going to get for this, which is unfortunate because it seems doomy. But details. Hi, Sam. Sam, you did not hear the title of the episode. You heard a potential title of an episode, but it would have been a good one. Let's see here. So, Leaf, you go that away. You go that away. That's a perfectly fine thing to do that doesn't really solve my present problem, but All right, so back to the problem of my present problem. Show. We've got this pink cauldron of doom. That's bad. We've got... Hey, you know what I've got? Hold on. Well, I just saw another potential solution to another problem that doesn't exist. So... interesting. Crab Brave, you say? Well, that might solve something, I guess. For right now, what we're going to have to do is that, which I hate, to be clear. I think it's dumb and bad, that thing I just did, but, All right. So, how's this purple circle looking? At the moment, we've got enough traffic flow coming into it. The main issue appears to be parking spaces, which there's not really much I can do anything about. So, all right. Listen, buddy, just go nuts, I guess. Hi there, pink. Okay, so there's just a line of pink cars waiting to get up onto the motorway to get into here. I think that may be the source of our troubles. I think I may have found the problem. Of course, finding the problem does not exactly immediately involve finding the solution to the problem, but... All right. Let's take 15 road tiles. So this situation's bad. Here, let's chop this. We're going to take these beiges, and we're going to draw a big, long road. How big and long? That big and long. Exactly that big and long. I could, this road would be shorter, and it would use fewer road tiles if it went to this business, but that would involve moving motorway number 4, which would naturally involve overfucking one of these businesses, which would mean we die. So, let's not do that. It's what I'm saying. Let's not do that. Instead, let's... Alright, more pinks for the pink cauldron. You're fine, I guess. How's this looking? Bad? It seems like it's looking bad. Cool. Alright, I still have an idea for what I want to do with this purple, but it's not... Actually, it doesn't seem presently necessary because this business is fine. These businesses all appear to be fine now. Okay. All right. I guess I'm Poe Dameron. They're fine now. All right. So you may as well point north instead of east. Hi, are you still mad about stuff? You appear to still be mad about stuff. That's rude. Take another beige, I guess. All right. Pinks, are you okay? Are we calm? Have you cooled down? Incidentally, this beigeness is mad, which I personally find annoying. I don't know about y'all, but it's kind of upsetting to me that this beige got mad about stuff. And yet, here we go. Okay, while we've got time, we've kind of sort of got time. I'm gonna toss a roundabout right here, and we're gonna make just truly terrible decisions. We're going to put the northeast spur of the roundabout off here, and that is going to be where our on-ramp to motorway number 1 is. Okay? In here, we're going to have fucking every purple in the known galactic universe. Not just any universe, the galactic universe. It's going to come up here and up here, and in there, and over to here, and all of these purples are going to figure out their own goddamn way to get into this roundabout, and then they're going to hop out the northeast spur and take motorway number 1, straight shot into here, and everything's going to be great. Assuming, of course, that this business doesn't die from having its motorway be disconnected from everything for a good 17 seconds or so. Speaking of things that are going to die from being disconnected for 17 seconds or so, hi, this pink business. Pink Cauldron of Doom not working out for you? It turns out the Pink Cauldron of Doom didn't work out for you. Interesting. 4,851 commuters over 117 days seems like a good score, despite the fact that it wasn't 5,000. It was top 3% in the world. It wasn't as fucking good as Samurai Sam, god damn it! Ow! Anger! Failure! Ugh! Drop those slams in the chat. 7:45. Finger Wordle. Anger. Could be anger. It's not. Okay. Well. Fine. Oh, and it's not that either. Alright. It could be... Well, it can't be haste because there's no S. It could be... It could be Haiti. No, it can't be Haiti. It cannot be that because the E isn't the fourth letter. We know that. Alright. It can't be hatch because there's not an H in the last position, and hatch does not contain an E. So... it could be Daesh. Now, granted, that is not a word, but that is a word. It's not that. Okay. I feel as though we've had so many fucking... Okay. So let's piece this together here. The E is either the first or third letter. The A is either the fourth or fifth. And the H is one of the first three. So I don't even have enough information to guarantee the placement of anything. Because there are two places that the E could be. But it can be in either of them. Because in either of them, the H is fine. And neither of them affects the placement of the A. Alright. So what if it's... H something E. Hyena. It could be hyena. It could absolutely be hyena. It's not. It couldn't have been hyena because there's no N. Damn it. I felt really smart about finding hyena, and then not smart. But I think with this information, we now know that the H has to be the second letter, because it can't be the first, fourth, or fifth, and E is the third. Similarly, we know that the A has to be the fourth letter, because it can't be the first, second, or fifth, and the E is the third. Which means that it could be wheat. Okay. Hooray. Decent. We got it in 5. Alright, now, away goes the Wordle rules. I know it is 7:50, but damn it, we're going to try to do Timeguessr. So, here we go. We've got 10 minutes to get all of these. Let's do it quickly. So this is at the Cliché Palace in the House of Tapas, which is cool. So we're probably in France. We're probably at a big old horse jockey race at a fairgrounds in France. Let's say it's the number place. We're at the number place in France. Got it. So we're at a big old horse stadium in 1912. Got it. Big Old French Horse Stadium, 1912. Where exactly would you put a Big Old French Horse Stadium if you were in 1912? Perhaps the Gare du Nord. I don't know what the Gare du Nord is. It appears not to actually be a big old horse stadium. So instead, we'll say we're Gare du. Hold on. So this is all of the north and this is all of the east. Got it. We're here in France in 1909. Actually, 1909, 1933. Oops. All right. Easy. Oh, this should be fine. We're at the Rosencrantz Cafe, just across the street from the Guildenstern Eatery. It's a Shakespeare joke. Oh, God. All right. So, I don't know, probably Denmark? That would make sense, given the Hamlet of it all. Although that says French. That's French for let's fucking go. So, this, however, is German for tense. This is a traffic light. None of this is horrendously helpful, actually. Well, where do they speak French, German, and Danish? Probably Denmark. Sure. This is, let's pretend it's Denmark in 1948. Yeah, okay. Denmark is Norway and Sweden and Iceland. And which one of these is Denmark? Denmark! Hi, Denmark. No, Sam, it's not difficult at all. We found it. It's Denmark. We're in our house in the middle of our street in Denmark in 1949. There are no problems here. We've solved it perfectly. Or we were in Oslo, Norway in 1960. It's one of those. It's close. Next, we have that one country in the world whose flag isn't traditionally flag-shaped, which is a thing I know about. Singapore? That doesn't sound right. So this is the temple view. It's where you can see temples. Cool. It's also in Bakapur, which is in Nepal. Nepal! We're in Nepal. Clearly. Thank you. All right. As to the when, we're in Nepal, but also at the same time Puerto Rico, which is cool. Good job, my friend. But also, we're going to say Nepal. As to the when of this, man, I don't fucking know. Let me look at your phone, my guy. Your phone is large. Large, fairly modern, not obscenely so, but oh yeah, definitely iPhone shaped. Okay, so 1920... I see some masks, but not many, so it's definitely not pandemic-y, which means it's either 23 or 18. We're in Nepal in 2018. Now, where's Nepal? Well, I'm going to say it's here. More specifically, I feel confident that it's here. Like it's China adjacent, right? Nepal. It's one of those many countries that's sort of kind of China adjacent. If we zoom in far enough, we'll find it eventually. Next to India. Hey! Something could be next to India and also China. Sort of. Hulkamat has helpfully posted the rest of the Animaniacs Countries of the World song. So, that was nice of him. Now it's stuck in everyone's head. Hi, Nepal. We might as well say we're in Kathmandu. It's a city in Nepal, presumably. We are in Kathmandu in, what did we say, 2018? That sounds feasible. We are near Kathmandu in 2017. Good job, Goog. Next. We're in Switzerland? Again? Always with the Switzerland time guessers. All right. So we're in Switzerland at a musical performance by native Swiss people. Cool. In what is this wall made out of? Are these cinder blocks? Is this beer? Is this Coca-Cola? Looks like it may be Coca. No, it's not literally Coca-Cola, but so you're at a bottling plant of some kind in presumably Switzerland, or perhaps what this star country is. And I don't know what the fucking star country is, so we're gonna pretend we don't see it. Judging by the dress and the fashion, I'm thinking late 60s, early 70s? Man. really wish I knew what this star country is, because I'm starting to think that we're not in Switzerland, and we may in fact be very, very far from Switzerland. Like, we may be on a different continent from Switzerland. I'm going to call an audible. We're actually in South Africa. That's going to go real bad for me if I'm wrong about stuff. I'm probably wrong about stuff. It's 1971. Well, I had the right continent. That's about it. I'm about as wrong, maybe a little more wrong. I think if I had gone with my first guess of Switzerland, I would have been ever so slightly more wrong. Less wrong. I would have been a little bit less wrong, I think. Oh well. And it was 1975, so that's good. Hi there, thing that reminds me of New York City. Are you, in fact, in New York City? Well, that's the Bowery Savings Bank, and I know that the Bowery is part of Harlem. So, yeah, this is, Africa is, in fact, enormous. It is a large place. Yeah, okay, so we're in the Bowery in Harlem in 1958. I'm thinking 1958, given the general carsery of it all. Okay. Up here, let's go down this way, zoom into New York, zoom, 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 zoom. And as always, when someone says they're in New York City, what they mean is they're in Manhattan. Manhattan, the only part of New York City that is actually New York City. God, eventually I'm going to say that in front of the wrong person and I'm going to get punched in the face. Until then, however, we'll say, so I know that the Bowery is in Harlem, but beyond that, I don't actually really know anything. So we're gonna say that it's okay, I'm probably leaving. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving the city. Let's say it's in Hamilton Heights, right next to Jackie Robinson Park. Is that true? Probably not. We're gonna say we're on Amsterdam Avenue near the Dance Theater in 58? Sounds reasonable. 1965. Also, we were further downtown. Oh well. Final score for the final time, considering that we did it in 7 minutes. I will take 33,382. It works for me. For today's Immaculate Grid, yes, I know about your stats. Jeez. Oh no, you can't sign up for the Immaculate Grid tomorrow. For today's Immaculate Grid, we need so many dudes. Oh god. Okay. Guy who played for the Blue Jays and the Astros is Roger Clemens. Come on, click Roger Clemens, game. And it used 2 guesses for that. You fucker. Guy who played for the White Sox and the A's is Frank Thomas. That one. Dickbag. Yeah, grid seems to be glitchy lately. Getting blast. Guy who played for the Pirates and Tigers is Francisco Liriano. That sounds right. I think I remember him being for the Tigers. I am correct about a thing. Hooray. Guy who played for Pittsburgh and the A's is... It's a wonderful question. Milton Bradley? I don't think that's true. I think that's an inaccurate statement. Guy who played for the Blue Jays and the A's is Hickey Renderson. We remember him. He was good. Would help if you spelled his name correctly. Yup. Guy who played for the Blue Jays and Tigers is David Price, an excellent starting pitcher who was traded for literally less than nothing. Good job, Red Sox. Man, I still haven't gotten any of these wrong. Crap. Guy who played for the White Sox and Tigers is just a truly wonderful question. Guy who played for the White Sox and Astros is Morgan Ensberg, I think. Nope. Was wrong about a thing. Guy who played for the White Sox and Astros is Joe Creedy. Nope. Was wrong about a thing. Guy who played for the White Sox and Astros is Adam Dunn. I don't think Adam Dunn played for the Astros. He did not, in fact, play for the Astros. This has been a failure of an Immaculate Grid, and hopefully not a failure of an episode of Good Mini Motor... Hold on. Well, I failed to say the title of the show, which is bad, because as previously stated, we've done like 700 of them. Folks, I will be back tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock Eastern for another edition of this lovely internet television program thing. Thank you all, as always, for being here. Have a wonderful day, and bye.